Now, after days of chaos and unrest during the anti-corruption protest by Gen Z protesters and ouster of its former leader, Nepal is set for a new beginning as its first female Prime Minister takes charge. Sushila Karki, who is former Supreme Court Chief Justice, took charge as the country's interim Prime Minister on Friday. The oath of office was administered by Nepal's President Ramchandra Paudel in a small ceremony at the presidential palace, which was attended by diplomats and some former leaders. Karki will lead a 6-month transition government until the next election set for March 2026. Following the ceremony, Nepal's parliament was dissolved by the president on the recommendation of the Prime Minister. Karki is likely to announce the expansion of her cabinet on Sunday. Karki's appointment came after long negotiations which were mediated by Nepal's Army Chief Ashok Raj Sigdal. Thousands of young activists used the online app Discord to debate the next steps and name Karki as their choice of next leader, citing her reputation for honesty and integrity. Key youth protest group Hami Nepal posted on Instagram saying, "We did it," and called for unity. Elated Gen Z supporters have expressed their happiness on social media, and many see this as the next step in the new political course they want the country to take. Outside the presidential palace, a crowd of supporters gathered and lit candles and cheered for the new Prime Minister.
मलाई एकदमै राम्रो लागिरहेको छ। अब हाम्रो नयाँ सरकार जो आइराख्नु भएको छ उहाँले पनि अब नयाँ चेन्ज ल्याउनु भयो। मलाई एकदमै धेरै नै होप छ हैन, अनि म एकदम एक्साइटेड पनि छु त्यसको लागि।
मलाई लाग्छ कि सायद सुनौलो दिन अब सुरु भयो। अब वी आर भेरी एक्साइटेड। सबभन्दा पहिला यो कि अब जुन पहिलो महिला न्यायाधीश हुनुहुन्थ्यो त्यही नै हाम्रो देशको पहिलो प्रधानमन्त्री बन्नुभयो।
Now, 73-year-old Sushila Karki is known for her stand against corruption in the government while serving as the Chief Justice. Some lawmakers had tried to impeach her in April 2017, accusing her of bias, but the motive was unsuccessful and was criticized at the time as an attack on the judiciary. Karki graduated as an art student, later studied political science at Banaras Hindu University in 1975. She participated in the 1990 People's Movement to overthrow the Panchayat regime and was jailed during this time. Various countries, including UK and India, welcomed the appointment of Sushila Karki. The British Embassy in Kathmandu and said that Karki's appointment was an important step after last week's events that led to loss of lives, and affirmed its support towards accountability and inclusive governance. India's Ministry of External Affairs in a statement said that the formation of a new interim government in Nepal would help in fostering peace and stability. It further said that India will continue to work closely with Nepal for the well-being and prosperity of the other two countries. Meanwhile, authorities on Saturday lifted the curfew and restrictive orders imposed in Kathmandu Valley and other parts of Nepal, allowing daily life to gradually return to normal. The Nepal army said it had recovered more than 100 guns looted in the uprising, during which protesters were seen brandishing automatic rifles. As per Nepal police, more than 12,500 prisoners who escaped from jails across the country during the chaos are still at large. On the other hand, ousted Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, leader of the Communist Party who resigned amid the violence, remains absent from the scene and his whereabouts are not known. For more on this, WION's correspondent Saloni Murarka has sent us this report from Kathmandu. Listen to this.
After days of mass protests and political uncertainty, Nepal now finally has a Prime Minister. Sushila Karki was sworn in as the interim Prime Minister and has assured that she will focus on restoring order, hold elections in 6 months, that will be in March 2026, and also focus on Nepal's development. At this moment of deep crisis, she faces one of the biggest challenges, as many of the key infrastructure buildings, government administrative buildings, have been targeted, torched and vandalized. She'll have to focus on the job opportunities, as many of these jobs have been affected in this 1 week of uncertainty and tension. The tourism factor, which has been affected in the last 1 week, has to be brought out in light, as the tourism is the biggest contributor to Nepal's GDP. At the moment, Nepal Army has relaxed curfew in the valley, and we can see the movement in and around. Many of the shops have opened up, and many of the people here, locals, have also welcomed the appointment of Sushila Karki as the interim leader. I'm Saloni Murarka reporting for WION from Kathmandu, Nepal.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.